me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to I wanna let you know, girl, that you know that I am what you do. So let me reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying to be there, challenge me for the better. What do you let me cater to you?
Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to Make It Make Sense. Yes, we know it makes sense. Child, Wendy was having a lot of emotional issues as well as health issues. So we know everything has its day and time. Everything has an expiration time as well. But we're getting into Sherry Shepherd new show is coming to fruition in the fall on the same platform as Wendy Williams' platform, but it's going to be called The Sherry Show, okay? And I heard that they were throwing out a lot of Wendy's memorabilia, like her chair, her mic, other props she had. They put them in the trash. They're not even going to donate it to, the archives of the rich and famous, or, Ripley's Believe It or Not, or a Smithsonian, something, because she really was an icon when it came to talk shows, hosting celebrities, and the celebrities being showcased on her show, and she's talking about them, giving commentary on them. So that's something she's been doing for a hell of a long time, but it seems like it has become the end. With I think the last episode showing last Friday, which is the previous Friday or the past Friday, and Wendy didn't come back. I'm like, who really expected Wendy to come back? Now make that make sense. The woman had been gone because she had to go through a public divorce with her ex, then her ex having a baby on top of that. Then, she was having her health problems. It just seems like everything just was on a downward spiral for her. But I'm glad to see her show end on the premises that she's going to be doing a podcast. So the podcast, you don't have to be shown on air or whatever. You'll just hear their voice. You may see pictures or whatever, and to me that's a good thing. That's something Wendy can probably do, and it's not going to be that much of an effort. She just has to stay focused on what she's talking about and stop doing all these ramblings and in and out type of conversations that has no validity at all, and it's almost like gibberish she's talking, because her brain's not catching up with what her mouth is spewing out. Okay, but we're going to go to page 6. They did a wonderful article on her. And it was Francesca Bacardi who wrote up the title of the article that page 6 is putting out on the last days of Wendy Williams' show. She said Wendy Williams' show to air, final episode Friday without its eponymous host. The lights are dimming on the Wendy Williams show this week. A spokesperson for the talk show confirms to page 6 that its final episode will air Friday, 13th season. The finale, originally episode of the Wendy Williams show, will air on Friday, June 17th, with a video tribute to the iconic host. The statement says, the series comes to an end after 13 successful years in syndication. Williams, 57, will not make an appearance for her eponymous show's sign-off. Variety was the first to report the news. Page 6 exclusively reported in May that Wendy's show staffer has been agonizing over how to bring her back for the finale. People want her to come back. A lot of people, especially the mid and low-level producers, signed up for the job because of Wendy Williams. It feels like it's just going to end without her. It's weird, an insider shared at the time. Meanwhile, other sources told us that staffers are still traumatized over Williams' alleged erratic behavior in recent years, which, coupled with health issues including Graves' disease, resulted in her being absent from 2021 to 2022 season. There has been days where people thought they wouldn't have a job because she wouldn't show up to work. So this idea that there's some conundrum, no, they said. While the show featured various guest hosts, including Michael Rappaport and Leah Remini in recent months, former The View panelist Sherri Shepherd proved so successful as a fill-in that production company Debmar Mercury is replacing Wendy Williams' show with a brand new series called Sherri, which will premiere this fall. This is my time, Shepherd declared in the first promo for her show. This is my lifelong dream to have my own show, and it's finally happening. Okay? So, bittersweet for Wendy, because she has been hosting Hot Topics, Everything Wendy on the Wendy Williams Show. And now we're bringing in somebody new blood, to take over the reins. Now, Sherri Shepherd should not make the mistake of trying to be a Wendy Williams. She should find her own niche, her own way of navigating her own show, where it will appear to be genuine, you know what I'm saying? But she comes with catchphrases such as, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? That type of stuff. But she puts it in her Sherri commentary or whatever. It probably won't last the test of time. But she has a lot to try to catch up for. And Wendy has definitely been a trailblazer for Sherri to kind of lean on and see how she navigated through certain waters of the entertainment business and having her own talk show. So we wish Wendy well, and we wish Sherri well. Both of them bittersweet type of optics that you'll be looking at for them. Sherri's starting something brand new and trying to make it her own, and Wendy actually is taking care of her health. She's hopefully will be a part of a platform in the form of a podcast where she could do that from her own bed if she wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a win-win for both of them. One to go sailing on into the sunset and embarking on new found work, I should say, and one's coming into the arena of something she's always have dreamed of, and it's coming into fruition. So that's all I got, guys, for this particular video. Wendy has definitely done a lot for the culture and the community, and she's definitely done a lot for the entertainment business as well. Whether they appreciated her, whether they hated her, whether they like her, it doesn't really matter. I mean, she got her paper, she got her money. She just needs to get from under that guardianship situation with Wells Fargo, and then I think she'll really be taking off and selling on the beat of her own drum, if you will. Okay, and Sherri will definitely do the same. I'm sure she'll have her followers, and she will probably snag some of Wendy Williams' followers, since she has definitely been a household name for the last 4 or 5 months, filling in for Wendy Williams. But we wish both women well, and we'll see y'all next video. Take care. Bye-bye.